Welcome to the Football Code, where tactics meet storytelling. Here, we decode football's biggest questions, the strategies, numbers, and ideas shaping the modern game. If you love smart football analysis, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because here, we break down the code every single week. Arsenal's defense this season has been nothing short of incredible. But here's the big question. Can Mikel Arteta's side go one better? Not just win the Premier League, but actually break Chelsea's legendary defensive record from 2004-05. Let's break it down. To understand what Arsenal are chasing, we have to go back to 2004-05, Jose Mourinho's first season in charge of Chelsea. That team didn't just defend well, they built a fortress. John Terry's leadership, Ricardo Carvalho's anticipation, and Peter Cech's record-breaking consistency redefined defensive dominance. They conceded just 15 goals in 38 matches, the fewest in Premier League history. At one point, they went over 1,000 minutes without conceding from open play. That's the wall Arsenal are trying to climb. Fast forward 20 years, and Arsenal have built something special. Through 8 Premier League matches this season, they've conceded only 3 goals, and just 1 from open play. The defensive pairing of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes has become one of Europe's most balanced duos. Saliba's calmness and positioning blend perfectly with Gabriel's aggression and aerial power. They're not just defending, they're dictating. Mikel Arteta's defensive design is built on control. When Arsenal have possession, the fullbacks, often Ricardo Calafiori and Jurriën Timber, invert into midfield to form compact triangles. This structure gives Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi the perfect base to operate. Rice acts as the shield, cutting passing lanes, winning duels, and protecting the centre-backs. Zubimendi complements him with intelligence and composure, recycling possession, maintaining rhythm, and keeping the team compact. Together, they form the perfect balance of steel and structure, one covering ground, the other dictating the game's tempo. That's why Arsenal face fewer shots per game than almost any club in Europe. Rice and Zubimendi aren't just midfielders. They're the heart of Arteta's control mechanism. They read transitions early, preventing chaos before it begins. That ability to anticipate danger is what separates good defences from great ones. There's a calm confidence about Arsenal's backline. They anticipate danger before it happens, conceding few shots on target and almost no second-phase chances. And this isn't luck, it's structure. Every defender knows where to be, when to press, and when to drop. That's what real defensive culture looks like. Need proof of that structure? Look no further than Arsenal's 4-0 demolition of Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. A game that was goalless at half-time turned into a masterclass in control and transition. 4 goals in just 13 minutes. The opener came from a set piece, with Declan Rice's delivery finding Gabriel Magalhaes. Then came a ruthless spell. Martinelli added another, and Victor Gyökeres bagged 2 more to seal it. That wasn't just a win, it was a statement. It showed that Arsenal's defensive dominance isn't just about shutting opponents down, it's about turning control into momentum and defense into attack. In 11 matches, so statistically, Mourinho's Chelsea were even tighter, but Arsenal aren't far behind. It highlights how high the bar was set by Terry and Carvalho, and how close Arteta's men are to reaching that same level of defensive excellence. Arsenal have already faced some of the Premier League's toughest first-leg fixtures: Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester United, and they've come through showing real maturity. Those games proved how resilient and well-drilled this side is under pressure. They've learned how to stay composed when opponents push high, and how to grind out clean sheets even when momentum swings. But the real challenge now is consistency. Can Arsenal maintain this defensive standard through the second half of the season, when fatigue, rotation, and European nights start to pile up? That's what will separate a great defense from a historic one. Of course, defense alone won't win Arsenal the Premier League. Most champions also dominate in attack. That's why players like Saka, Eze, and Gyökeres are so crucial. They're the other half of the equation, converting that defensive control into goals. When ruthless finishing meets watertight defending, that's when contenders become champions. If Arsenal end the season with fewer than 15 goals conceded, it would be historic, Proof that tactical discipline still wins in modern football. So, can Arteta's men break Chelsea's legendary record? It's a massive challenge, but with Saliba, Gabriel, Rice, and Zubimendi leading the way, they've got a real shot. What do you think? Can this Arsenal side go down as the best defensive unit in Premier League history? Or will Terry and Carvalho's record remain untouchable? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, share this video, and subscribe to the Football Code for more weekly tactical breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.